And I just returned from India. I'm now a world authority on India, having been there for 4 days.
Well, I have to say, reading your piece on India was pretty enlightening. Look, they've got elections coming up on April 7th, and what really caught my attention is that you say, and this is in the latest newsletter here, that for people who missed out on the investment opportunity that the Reagan Revolution, Thatcher in Great Britain, even the German post-World War II economic miracle represented, that you think India could be that next great investment.
I think it could be. I think that the world is always looking for the next growth story, and I would nominate India. I think China is fading on account of its truly frightening misallocation of credit. India has got an average median population. I think age is 27 almost. Europe's is something like 44 or 40, mid 40s. India is confounding. Flummoxing, exciting. It causes one to wish that somehow enlightened market-related ideas had prevailed there about 100 years ago. They have not.
Yes, I think you still blame the British for leaving their social.
The British left, but they didn't take their socialism with them. Right. And the fellow who now is leading in the polls for the ballot only begins next month. The announcement comes in May. But Mr. Modi,
right, Narendra Modi,
is not so much a libertarian, but he is all about modernization, and he is pledged to give business a much freer hand. Now, India has been in thrall to statism under every guise: socialism, Gandhiism, Nehruism. And to give you an idea just how constricting is the power of government in India, the Indians are expected to spend $5 billion US on this election. Now, that is 7 times in proportion to population what Americans spent in 2012 on federal elections. That gives you an idea of the arbitrary power of government to withhold and grant favors.
And last quick question, but something Kevin O'Leary just mentioned in the last segment, which is warning that the U.S. is going the way of France. How do you feel about drawing an analogy like that? Do you share that concern?
Well, John Kerry spoke French and was all too mindful of France when he ran for president. I think it's not a good direction to go.
James Grant.
Yes.
Yes. Did you want to Kerry?
Well, I would only to express the fervent hope that we do not go down the road of West European statism. It is stultifying and altogether unfun.
And we will leave it there,
okay.
Although you are much fun. Thank you so much for being James Grant of Grant's Interest Rate Observer. Now.